Hello again and welcome to Paul's Racing Channel and to the Ultimate Racing League, sponsored by Dubby Energy Drinks and Eldridge Air Conditioning. So we've reached the final round of our GR4 League 3 Championship, and well, this is the rearranged round actually. This should have been round 4, but it's been put back to the final round of the season, and we're in Croatia at the Dragon Trail International Raceway. We're on the Seaside layout, but we're on the reversed circuit. So this is a 3.2 mile anti-clockwise track. And I think we've got just the 8 cars, maybe the 9 cars actually. Looking at that there, a shot of them coming up that start or finish straight. So let's get this final round underway then. And let's go through that grid. Here we go. So we've got Dyson in pole position, Idle 4 Gaming in second, Motorstorm Hero in third, Bloomfield in fourth, Captain Slow in fifth, Vodka Rob in sixth, Dizzy Rip seventh, Thingamajig in eighth, and Nath in ninth. So as I say, 9 cars all ready to go in the sunshine here in Croatia, and away we go. Remember, this is the reverse, so the death chicane, or chicane of death, whatever way you want to say it. Slightly easier this way, but I'm sure there'll still be a few dramas down there as we get them underway down towards turn 1, this left hand double apex corner. Nicely through, a little bit Motorstorm, a little bit wide, and also Vodka and Dizzy Rips, a few taking up the grass there, but no dramas there, all through. Thingamajig in 8th, Nath already some way off the back there. So did he already have a drama in turn 1? He did. What happened there? So we haven't even got going, and Nath has already hit some kind of problem. And let's have a look. He looked all right at that point, and then way too much curb. That knocked him off, and he went straight on to the barrier, and that's done his chances no good whatsoever. So in 9th he stays, but he'll keep going, as we know, with Nath. Through the chicane now then, so we see him rushing through. Idle going with a big hit. Everyone else, by the looks of it, through okay. Yeah, all good through there. Now to this tight kind of hairpin left-hander. They come round here. Let's have a look as we pan out and see what shot. Cars coming through. Up the hill now. All through there nicely, so it's all as it was, I believe. I think there's any real moves being taken, but Dyson's getting away at the front in that Ferrari, as we've seen pretty much all season, haven't we? Idle 4 Gaming in second, Motorstorm back to 4th now, Bloomfield's up to 3rd, so there was actually a move there from Bloomfield. Can we see if we can pick that up? Was that early doors? Was it there? It was before then, wasn't it? Or was he in 3rd anyway? He may have been in 3rd anyway, maybe I just lost track there, but anyway, he's chasing down Idle Gaming. Trying to look for 2nd. Bloomfield, we know, had a great round, didn't he, last time out, so he's on a bit of a roll. He's just left it a bit late in the season really to get those points, but hey, it's never too late, I guess. As we come up the hill, as the 2 Citroens side by side, and who's that? Vodka Rob having a look now up the inside, gets past Dizzy, good move. So now is the meat in the Citroen sandwich, is the Vodka Rob Lambo. Thingamajig just off the back of them as well. There he is. That Mercedes. So head now towards lap 2, the 17 lapper around here. Dyson, we know it's all the way through here on this race one, don't we? No stops, 2 races here. 2 17 lap races. Bloomfield, and then this side by side Vodka Rob really on the charge, isn't he? Got up the outside of Captain Slow to take himself up to 4th place. Stay out wide, though that might not work there. He might have to give that place back to Captain Slow. Yes, he does. So still that meat in the sandwich. But he's going to fight all the way, and let's see what happens here at the chicane. You don't want to be going through there side by side. No, wisely, he slots back in between the 2 yellow pieces of bread and gets through okay, but Bloomfield up to 3rd, and he's on a real charge, isn't he? Bloomfield is now attacking Idle 4 Gaming in 2nd. So he's made his way right the way through up to this 3rd position, and he's chasing down Idle 4 Gaming. And this could be good opportunity for him to get that second place off of him. Here we go. I'm sure you're going to be able to get it through the S's. Maybe just bide your time now and just wait till a proper opportunity. Although, a little mistake there. Did he run a little bit wide there? That gap's just increased a bit. Idle's just got away, I think. He just outbroke himself a little bit. Just had to stab the brake a couple of times to avoid running off. So that gap's just become a little bit bigger at this point now. But Bloomfield's still in third. There's Dyson coming through, our leader. Middle 4 gaming at Bloomfield. So there's the top 3. Oh, heavy across the curbs there, and again, and that difficult for these curbs are really, really large, and half a second penalty for him. Yeah, you've got to be careful. They're almost so high, almost like a mountain. These curbs, if you hit them a bit hard, a lot of the cars, especially the Lambo, will just bottom out. They won't like it at all. Captain Slow goes through in 4th, Dizzy Whip in 5th, everything begins 6th, Vodka Robin 7th, Motorstorm Hero back in 8th. So he's had a disastrous start, hasn't he, Motorstorm? For second penalty there, which, well, it's just helped his cause there, really, has it? But already back to 8th after lap 2. Very unusual to see him back there. Motorstorm Hero was so used to seeing up in that top 3 or top 4, but struggling at the moment, Motorstorm, although no, I was going to say he might be on a different compound tyre, but he's not. He's on the soft, so not too sure what the issue is. Maybe just something wrong with that car, I'm not sure. But he's not having a good one at the moment. So we see Vodka Rob now. He's dropped down to 7th again, so he's dropped back a little bit. Tip through here, maybe. Was there a few little errors? Maybe Motorstorm Hero had a bit of a problem through here. Seems okay that time, though. I'm guessing, of course, I don't know what happened, but I can see it. But just not used to seeing him back there. As you can see, Nath there in 9th place as well, coming up to that chicane. It's through there, okay. But back to our leader and Dyson. Through the S's. Idle Gaming. How far is he behind? Not that far, really. But Dyson, Bloomfield, another half a second. He had one last time, didn't he? Or was that the same one? Be another one, actually, for Bloomfield. So he's had a couple of penalties in his first 3 laps. So he's going to have to run off, just coming up to that zone now. So he's going to lose a little bit of ground to Idle Gaming, who's now pulling away. And he's trying all he can to try and catch up with Dyson, our leader. Fastest lap as well, 1:48.5. Let's go on board with Idle Gaming, actually, just to see his take on the chicane as we're coming up to that section now. There's Dyson just in the foreground, just going out shot, but staying right to the right hand side now. Dyson needs to stay out here. Dyson, Idle, and then well, nicely through there. You can run all these curves as high as you can. There is Dyson. This is really tricky pin left-hander. Got to take it really wide to then cut across into that apex. Just make sure the back end doesn't come round and up the hill. So still in second he goes. So that was the chicane, how it looked on board. A bit wide from our leader Dyson, but that's okay. You've got to be a little bit careful. You can lose it on there. You get the grab the grass there, and could be spinsy winsy there. Bloomfield still in third. Just losing touch a bit. Dizzy Whip there. Just run the curb, run the grass as well. This is all closed up. Motorstorm's up to 6th now, so actually he's just made up a couple of spots. Rob back to 8th, so there's been some dramas back here while we've been watching the guys up top. And it's all closing in. About 5 cars here in a group who are fighting for that position through the S's. Motorstorm with a great run there. It's going to surely go around the outside of Dizzy Whip There he goes, up to 5th. So he is making his moves now. So maybe just had a bad start. Couldn't quite get it together. Looks like he's starting to. You don't want to be sliding it like that though. Gathers it up though, keeps it going on. He's going forward. So up under the tunnel to the chicane now. Chicane of death. Has everyone got through okay? Looks to be alright. Yeah, all nice and smooth through there from everybody. It's good through there. So it's a little bit easier coming reverse. Trickier when you're going the other way. Motorstorm up to 4th then. Now made his move. Just getting away from this group behind Motorstorm. Next target is Bloomfield. There he is. What can he do? Still got plenty of time, of course. We're only 5 laps into the 17. So pretty much a third of the way through. This little group, 2 Citroen, 2 teammates fighting it out. Dizzy Rip's going to surely have a go up the inside of his teammate. No, he didn't get that done, but Thingamajig's there. It's all over the back of Dizzy Rip. Is he going to go through the kink? You can't really go too through there, but okay. And Vodka Rob's also having a go, and he's got through. And while we got a yellow flag, there's got to be someone off. Who we got? There's a yellow flag somewhere. Let's have a look. Who we got ahead? Oh, it's Idle Gaming, and what's happened to him? Oh, disaster from 2nd. Let's have a look. There he is. Just run it off. So let's go with him. Just on board, weren't we? Down to these S's now. It's quite tricky. He's off camber. Did he catch the curb? Oh, just run it out a little bit. Yeah, did just catch it a little bit. And Dyson also has made a mistake. They've both made a mistake. But Idle's come off worse. We'll go back to Dyson in a minute. But both of them, disaster for both our leaders. That's going to change things. So come round on him, and he's all the way back past his teammate in 8th place. But let's have a look at what happened to Dyson at the exact same spot. Unbelievable that both our leaders made a mistake at the same place. Look, there's the back end of. Let's go back even further. Here's Dyson now. So well out in front at this point. Did he do the same? Maybe too hot in there. Does he catch that inside curb? He does. There it is, exactly the same. Identical. Oh, and then it just went on him. That's them high curbs. Found himself floating. There's Idle in the background doing exactly the same thing. Maybe just put off by Dyson there in front of him in the middle of the track. Dyson, fortunately, has got it going again, and he's kept it in first. But look at Bloomfield now. He's caught right up, and of course Motorstorm's in 3rd as well now because of that. So Bloomfield has got an opportunity to take the lead as he looks to have a go down here, but that's not going to work, although it's a tighter line from Bloomfield. No, he's going to sit behind Dyson now. So a couple of big mistakes from our leaders, Dyson and Idle 4 Gaming, both at the same corner, both at the same time. Oh, and he's done it again, Dyson. This time through the chicane. So that's our first victim. Well, we don't really need to look at it again, but we kind of see it anyway. But let's have a look anyway, just for the benefit of those who. Oh, and there's hit that inside wall, and that's the end of that. So back to 3rd he goes. And he might even lose more than that. The Citroen's coming in hard behind him. There they are. So Dyson struggling here. 2 errors in the space of half a lap there from Dyson. He's fighting back a bit, but he's dropped down to 4th now. Under pressure from Dizzy as well. Might even go to 5th. He has. But he's on the inside, so he might get that 4th back again. There you go. He's struggling, isn't he? And them tyres are not too bad. I just think he's pushing up, maybe. I don't know. A little bit slidey. Everyone's up behind him now. Dizzy's really having a look. So now, of course, what that means is Dyson fights back, and these two having a good little battle. Oh, Dyson again rides them curbs high. That Ferrari doesn't like it, does it? He's keeping the 4th place, but not too entirely sure how he's keeping it at the moment in 4th, but he's doing well just to keep them behind him. He won't make the same mistake again. There, it's going to be a little bit easier through there for him now, I think. But that does mean that Captain Slow, of course, has brought himself up to 3rd place. And what that does mean is Ethan Bloomfield is leading it with Motorstorm right behind him, so you wouldn't have said that Motorstorm was going to be where he is now a couple of laps ago. Back in 8th place, wasn't he? To not a great start. But I guess maybe he just knew that this track can bite you. When it bites hard, and maybe just thought, well, you know what, I'll keep going. Hopefully the guys ahead will make a couple of mistakes. That's a bit of a late lunge through there, but he just backs off, lets Bloomfield have it. He might have just got his braking wrong a little bit there. Yeah, a little apology there, a little flash of the lights from Motorstorm, just to say, sorry bud, it's a little bit hot in there, I didn't quite get my braking right. So that's fine. Kept it in 2nd place behind Bloomfield. And he's also, Motorstorm Hero, got the fastest lap at 1:47.9 as he grabs a lead there. Bloomfield just took some grass there that allowed Motorstorm to get through and take the lead. So he has got there, Motorstorm Hero. Of course, he was missing the last round. At Le Mans on the Enduro. So he lost some points there. So he's going to try and get what he can, maximum amounts if he can for this race. But wait and see, of course. I'm sure there's going to be more dramas happening before this ends. So there's 1st and 2nd place. Captain Slow still 3rd, but Dyson now creeping up behind him in 4th. So fighting back is Dyson. He wants that podium, doesn't he? By the way, I'll be going through the final points situation at the end of this round. Not the end of this race, but the end of this round. Just to let you know where everybody finished with the promotions and relegations. As Dyson now fights back at Captain Slow. Is he going to have a go down here at the hairpin? Difficult to have a go there. But maybe you just get a better run here. Get right up behind that Citroen. Look to set one up. Maybe along the start or finish if he doesn't get it done before then. Setting him up now. You're not going to go through these S's side by side. He's still flirting with those curbs, isn't he, Dyson? We know the Ferrari's not great over them. He's really pushing hard. Cars all over the place, but he's managing just to keep it in the right direction at the moment. Oh, and that's a little mistake from Captain Slow. That could be the opportunity. There you go, round the outside from Dyson. Yeah, just caught a little bit of the inside curve, didn't he, Captain Slow? That allowed Dyson just to go past on the outside. So up to 30 goes in Dyson. Captain Slow in 4th. There's his teammate Dizzy Rip in 5th. Just sitting there comfortably. All 4 up to 6th. So he's made a couple of places, but yeah, that mistake just cost him at the moment. Thingamajig is teammate in 7th. Vodka Rob in 8th place. He's dropped back. Presumably he's had a couple of little knocks somewhere as well. A few scuffs on the front of that Lambo. Then Nath through the S's now, still in 9th place, and he's overshot that one. So had to brake hard to avoid going into the barrier there. Up the hill now for Nath. Up over the top down to the left-hander. It's like Motorstorm has settled himself down now. Bloomfield looks okay there in 2nd. Don't think he's got much of an answer to Motorstorm at the moment. Looks strong to start with, didn't he? Bloomfield. Still got plenty on those tyres though. But maybe he's just, with the gap he's got behind to Dyson, he won't be taking it too easy, but he'll be thinking to himself, you know, I've got a little bit of breathing space behind me, so I don't think I'm going to catch Motorstorm. He'll be hoping he'll make a mistake, of course, Bloomfield, but he might just think to himself, you know, I'll take a second at the moment. Dyson in third. He looks like he's bringing the others along as well. Captain Slow there in fourth and Dizzy Rip fifth. Idle Damien in sixth, so it's all closing up a little bit here. Midfield. Still a lot to play for the top guys here in the league. Well, and the bottom guys, really. Everybody still things to play for here. It's not over in terms of points, so this is not a dead rubber. This round, all still fighting to get what they can get. So still places up for grabs here. So watch Idle Damien right up behind Dizzy Rip now. What can he do? Chicane. Okay through there. Thingamajig. Seventh. Just falling off the back of them in front now. Looks like everybody's on the soft tyres as we see Dizzy Rip getting dizzy. It's going to have a... Zed's going to feel dizzy now after going off like that, spinning. That's all I see, wasn't it? And again, curse of the curbs. They've got another victim there. Said they were high, look, you can see them. It's like climbing Mount Everest, going up one of them. Just need to put a flag on the top when you get up there, but green flags now as he's back up and running. So it's green race again. For Rob in eighth. Obviously closing in. A Dizzy he's had another spin. He's not enjoying this, is he, Dizzy? What was that? Was that just too much through there? So he's literally just got himself going from the previous spin. Grabs a bit of curb there. That kind of knocked him off. I don't think that was the issue though. And suddenly the back end just wanted to come round on him, and before he knows it, he's facing the wrong way. And that'll be him done in this race. 8th place for Dizzy. So unlucky for him. Watch our leader now start lap 10. '17. Looking comfortable now. His Motorstorm Hero out front. Bloomfield still in second place. Big gap back then to Dyson, who's under pressure by the looks of it from Idle 4 and Captain Slow. So this sort of group, there's only 3 of them now. I think we could just come off the back of them, but nevertheless, a little battle going on. There's Dyson going through, there's Idle going through, there's Captain Slow going through. Down to this tough hairpin left-hander. Out wide, swing it round. Up the hill, away we go. Dizzy's gone in for, not sure actually, let's have a look. We'll go with Dizzy. Let's see. What's he changing tyres? So what's he changing to? Presumably he's just going on a better set of softs. Yep, no fuel taken, so he obviously wasn't feeling it, was he, with that other set. Maybe a few patches on them after those spins that he had. So we'll see what happens with that, but of course he's lost more time now, hasn't he, on the rest of them, so I'm not sure it's going to make too much of a difference. We'll see. Oh, Dyson again, right up with Idle Gaming. So did Dyson make another mistake? Surely he didn't make another one. No, he was just idle gaming, just catching it, or did he? Actually, hasn't done the same again. Is he in the same corner? Running a little bit wide. No, I think he's just taking it a little bit cautious now through there. I thought happened, to be fair. Idle gaming with it. Much better run. He's going to surely take third off him here, almost pushing him through over the line, but drag race now down to turn. I'm going to call it turn 1. This could be turn 1, but let's call this turn 1. It's a bit of a kink, isn't it, that one? An idle 4 down the inside. Good move. Tyres on Dyson's not looking great on that right side, are they? That's what the trouble is now. He's going to be struggling to keep it on the tarmac. Idle's looking okay, so Dyson's with some not great front right. Oh, Captain Slow didn't quite get that right, did he? Well, not to hit the chicane, actually. You watch him as he comes through. Just got it slightly wrong, but did well to keep off the wall. I don't think he touches it. Look, almost goes straight on. Oof, that was close, but didn't touch it, but of course lost a lot of time there. So stays in 5th, but it's allowed Thingamajig just to close in behind him. So maybe, let's have a look at Captain Slow's tyres. Now they look okay. Obviously feeling a little bit better than his teammate Dizzy Rip. Back to this little battle, and Idle 4 gaming did get through, as we see, down to turn 1, and he's pulling away from Dyson. He will pull away from Dyson with the tyres that he's got in comparison. I think I prefer this layout to the normal way. There's not a lot in it. I mean, everyone knows this track off the top of their heads, being one of the original circuits on the game, and I think a lot of people particularly like this reverse circuit, but I don't mind it. But then I don't mind the other way really either, so pretty much the same really as we go and start lap 13 for these boys. So into the last 5 laps now, including this one. How's our leaders doing? There's Bloomfield in 2nd. There's our leaders, just taking Nathan in 9th. Motorstorm Hero 2/10 up as well. Still on that fastest lap. 1:47.9. There's Nath. Well, there you go. Mr. Entertainment himself, having fun down there in 9th. He certainly gives his panel beaters some late nights, doesn't he, Nath? But he sticks it out, and that's what it's all about at the end of the day. I'm over the top for Motorstorm. 4/10 now, so getting quicker. It's Motorstorm here, so he could get himself into the 47.5s here if he remains on course these fastest laps. Maybe even a 4 if he can make up a little bit more time in this sector. Didn't look too bad through there, so let's see. We'll stick with him. So it's 1:47.9 at the minute. It's that fastest lap. I'm expecting a 47.5, possibly a 4. Let's have a look. Just crossing the line now. Oh, lost a bit in the air, still quicker though. 47.7, so just a couple of tenths in the end. Still a good lap. It's Bloomfield there in 2nd also. Just taking Nath, Idle 4 gaming in 3rd. Still being chased down by Dyson. He's staying out, is Dyson. Even though he's got those tyres the way they are, he is staying out. Struggling, of course, to find the grip at the moment. Captain Slow in 5th, Thingamajig in 6th, Local Rob in 7th. Dizzy in 8th after his stop. An unscheduled stop, of course, wouldn't normally stop here in race 1, but he obviously felt he had to. He's having a few difficulties, wasn't he? Keeping that Citroen going in a straight line, and then Nath in ninth, keeping well out of the way of everybody. Blue flags flying high. So it's all kind of settled down a little bit now into getting into these closing stages. Still trying to chase our leader, Motorstorm Hero. So back with our leader, Motorstorm. Sorry about that. So just had to go to the toilet. Back now. Motorstorm in first, then Bloomfield in second. As I say, it's started to settle down a little bit. Model 4 there in third. Dyson in fourth. Being caught though by Captain Slow now. Dyson clearly isn't going to come in, although obviously got 2.5 laps now. Will that front right last 2.5 laps? Remember, I think you can run more than 1 lap on the complete red tyre. Dizzy's in again. So I'm not sure what's happening with Dizzy, but he's in again for his second stop. So he's struggling out there, isn't he? It's Captain Slow, what can he do? Got a lot more tyre left. Dyson surely going to get a better run now along this straight. Can you get him down at turn 1? Let's see if it's got the outright pace, that Citroen. Be able to work off a little bit of slip, but not really getting anywhere, is he? He's going to have a go, is he? Thought about it, he was slightly quicker. Oh, he does get there. I think he's just got his nose in front. So he does. Yeah, Dyson couldn't get it stopped. Captain Slow managed to obviously get his stop better. Though it's not a done deal yet. Dyson just gets it back coming up to the chicane, so a little bit more pace in that Ferrari over the Citroen. So he is still in fourth with Dyson. So it's a great little battle. He's really working those tyres hard, and he's got barely anything left, but I'll be surprised. He's on the penultimate lap now. I'll be surprised if he comes in this late in the game to change his tyres. I think you're allowed to run one completely red tyre for at least a lap, so with 1 lap left he should be okay, but he's going to be under all sorts of pressure, and still is from Captain Slow, and runs it a bit wide there, Dyson, but doing well actually to defend with the tyres he's got at the moment, to keep someone who's got a lot of better tyres behind him, then he's got the inside there, the Captain Slow, and that's want to kick out on the curb. Got to be a little bit careful going side by side through there, but Dyson's still got it. He's got a little bit of slither of life left in that front tyre, so he's going to go for it. He might as well go for it now. So he's going to start the last lap now. Whether he can keep that fourth spot for another complete lap is going to be the question. We are on the final lap now. And again, Captain Slow's having a look. Better through there, and exactly like before, but that's a better run, and that's, I think he's going to have to concede this time, Dyson. He does. So down to 5th, and now he might get done by Thingamajig as well. We'll stick with this and see if Thingamajig has a go. Through there, you're not. Captain Slow's got himself up to 4th. Thingamajig now trying to chase down Dyson. He wants a piece of that 5th place. Might get it here. It's going to turn better as well from Thingamajig. Up across the top of the hill. Dyson almost blocks him, but that's just getting himself on the right line. Coming through there. Wasn't a block. But he's defending well, defending hard, but can he get it stopped, Dyson? Sure, but we've got to go back to our leader because he's just coming around this final. We'll have to pick that up. Final corner now. Motorstorm Hero, and from, well, a disastrous start by his standards. He's managed to get himself through after some incidents with the other guys, but he's worked hard, got himself to the lead, and he has won the race 1 here at Dragon Trail International Raceway. Dizzy at Simon Bluefield is going to get 2nd place. He's done well, been in 2nd for some time now, just couldn't have enough just to catch Motorstorm in the end, but well done to him. Idle 4 Gaming will come in 3rd, well done. And Captain Slow, he's managed to get through in the end, gets in 4th place. Thingamajig in 5th. Dyson, he's had to finish 6th, but did well with no front tyre left at all. Vodka Robin 7th. Dizzy Rip finished in 8th, and Nath will finish in 9th place. So we'll see Nath. You might as well watch Nath to the end now, just to see him cross the line. But Motorstorm Hero does get that win and does get that fastest lap of 1:47.7. And well, hopefully we'll have another entertaining race as we go into race 2, our final race of the championship. Still all up for grabs at the top there, so join me for that. Hopefully I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.